Where are they now? Rangers' team from the 2012 financial meltdown. Allan McGregor. The Scottish goalkeeper didn't have his contract transferred following the liquidation in June 2012 and would become a free agent. With McGregor on the lookout for a new club, he would join Turkish side Besiktas, spending a year in Istanbul before returning to the UK, signing for Hull City in July 2013. Now aged 35, McGregor is on loan at Cardiff from the Tigers. Maurice Edu. The American midfielder wrote his name in the history books when he scored a stoppage time winner against Celtic in 2008, but his time at Ibrox ended in 2012 and somehow blagged a move to Premier League side Stoke. His career at the Potters lasted just 10 minutes, making one substitute appearance for the club before being loaned out to Bursaspor. Edu would then join Philadelphia Union on loan in 2014 before making his move permanent, where he still plays his soccer. Stephen Davis. Probably the best player in the 2012 Rangers side, Davis would reject the chance to stay with his boyhood club following liquidation, instead joining Southampton in an attempt to revive his career, which he has certainly done, proving to be a top player in the Saints' engine room, helping the South Coast club become a force in the English top flight. DORIN GOIAN. Unlike many others, the Romanian defender insisted he would stay with Rangers no matter what following their financial plight. That was until he found out they were going to be playing in the 3rd division. GOIAN would briefly appear for Rangers before joining Italian side Spezia Calcio and was then released by the Glasgow club at the end of the season. The defender would then join Greek side Astras Tripoli, where he ended his playing career in 2016. Carlos BOCANEGRA. The American would also initially stay with Rangers following their demotion to the 3rd division, with manager Ali McCoist making him captain for a Challenge Cup tie against Brecon City. After being a key figure at the start of the season, BOCANEGRA would lose his place in the USA national side and would choose to leave Ibrox in order to rescue his international career, joining Racing Santander on loan. The former Fulham defender would return to the MLS in 2013, spending 2 seasons with Chivas USA before retiring in 2014. BOCANEGRA is now a technical director at Atlanta United. Stephen Whittaker. Christ, the right back didn't hold back when he left Rangers in 2012. Whittaker stated he owed no loyalty to the new club and that there was no history there for him. Harsh words. Whittaker would join Norwich in June 2012, going up and down from the Premier League like a yo-yo. NIKICA JELAVIC. The Croatian striker left Rangers in January 2012 before the club's liquidation, joining Everton for £5 million. Jelavic got his Premier League career off to a flyer, netting 9 goals in 13 games, but his form didn't carry on into the next season. Jelavic would go on to play for Hull and West Ham before following the masses and moving to China in 2016, joining Beijing Ren, who aren't even a Super League side. However, Jelavic is now on loan at a top division side, Guizhou Hengfeng Zicheng. Easy for me to say. SONE ALUKO. The forward joined Hull in 2012, where he spent 4 relatively unsuccessful seasons, although he did achieve 2 promotions to the Premier League during his time with the Tigers. ALUKO was released in the summer of 2016 and signed for Fulham, where he has shown how good a player he can be, and the Nigerian international could be back playing in the Premier League next season if Fulham win the playoffs. John FLECK. The Scottish midfielder looked like a real gem early on in his Rangers career and was a must-sign player on Football Manager, if you wasted your whole summer playing computer games like I did. FLECK rejected the chance to stay at Rangers and joined Coventry in 2012 before joining Sheffield United last summer, with the Blades having just secured their promotion back to the Championship. Kyle Lafferty. The Northern Irish striker had an interesting time at Rangers, but would leave in the summer of 2012 for Swiss side Sion. A year later he was in Italy with Serie B side Palermo, where he was described as an out-of-control womaniser by the club's president. Lafferty was sold due to his playboy lifestyle, joining Norwich in 2014. Still with the Canaries, Lafferty has had loan spells in Turkey and with Birmingham, but it is unknown whether he remains an out-of-control womaniser. Stephen Naismith. What is it about 2012 Rangers players ending up at Norwich? Naismith initially joined Everton after leaving Rangers, becoming a hit at Goodison Park due to his hard work and important goals. The forward would then join Norwich in January 2016 due to a lack of first-team football, but his star has fallen ever since. The Scot was relegated with the Canaries and has had limited opportunities in the Championship. And finally, David HEALY. Almost a footballing myth, it's incredible how underwhelming David HEALY was at club level, compared to how unstoppable he was when he put on a Northern Ireland shirt. After a forgetful 18 months with Rangers, Healy would move to Bury for a season and has now moved into management, taking charge of Belfast-based club Linfield, who won this season's Northern Irish Premiership and will enter the Champions League next season at the first qualifying round. So it looks like they're going to go further than Arsenal. So that's where Rangers aside from the 2012 financial crisis are now. Let us know what you think in the comments below and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.